Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the next episode of A Quest for the Songs, the life and work of Anne Baring. And I am documenting Anne Baring's amazing book, The Dream of the Cosmos, A Quest for the Soul, through song. I'm going to write an album about her book because I think it's an incredible book. And if I can push out that message a little bit further, then cool. I know a couple of people have bought the book because of what I've been doing. So, every little helps. And I went on to chapter 5, The Shamanic Vision. It was an amazing chapter. It's all about shamanism that went back 25,000 years. It predates religion, and it's the belief, the kind of shamanic cultures believed that everything was ensouled with divinity, like absolutely everything, and that they were within the being and body of God. And that's why they were connected to everything, and everything was connected to them. The trees, the landscape, the animals, the birds, the rivers, even the stones had stories, apparently. And that everything was connected, and that these amazing places, landscapes like big caves or gnarly trees or an impressive waterfall, they were places of divinity and places of connection to the other worlds. Because in shamanism there are many other dimensions, many other dimensions, not least the underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. And the way to get in contact with these dimensions was through nature and through they had like Stargates, Stonehenge, Newgrange. Places like this were seen as places where this world and other worlds collided, and where they would get insights and visions. And they were big into dreams and journeys, and used to get into these trances via shamanic drumming, and go into these trances, go deep within themselves, and any insights or dreams or visions that they had within, they didn't think that they came from themselves, but they came from the soul of the cosmos. The soul of the cosmos was giving them these visions through this journeying, through this connection. So it was amazing, like completely connected to nature, way more connected to the nature than we are now. I think that we really need to get back to nature. I think that that's a big, one of the big problems of right now is our disconnection from nature and the desacralization of nature, because we're all part of it. We're animals, we are all connected. I think that they definitely had that right. And I think that if we are going to get more and more involved with technology, we should also reconnect back to nature to do it all safely. But within this chapter, it was a great chapter. They talked about loads and loads of stuff. I'll read you this actually in page 103. In Christian civilization, it was a heresy to regard nature as animated by spirit. And so this insight, originating in the older shamanic cultures and carefully transmitted from generation to generation, had to go underground for many centuries. Heresy, it's kind of unbelievable, but back then, Christianity was fairly brutal. And to see that nature as animated by spirit was a heresy is quite heartbreaking. You're not allowed to see God in that tree. You're not allowed to see God in that flower. It's not... I don't know. Seems the opposite of what we should be thinking. But yeah, so that was the chapter. I think I'm going to write a song on my shamanic drum for this one, because it's all about shamanism. And I am studying to be a shamanic practitioner. Hopefully I will have my qualification by next summer. And I'm really loving it. I'm loving doing my training as a shamanic practitioner. It's just incredible. And I'll read you a quote out of the book. Anne Baring is a Jungian analyst, and so she talks about Jung a lot, and I love Jung. And she's quoted Jung here as saying, "Nothing to which the psyche belongs, or which is part of the psyche, is ever lost. To live fully, we have to reach down and bring back to life the deepest levels of the psyche from which true consciousness has evolved." My concentration's gone because there's a big fire truck now coming towards me for some reason. So I'm going to leave it there, and the next video will be the song. And wish me luck. I think this is going to be a good one. I love shamanism. I love it. Thanks a million.